Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a Throwback Thursday type video. I'm assuming this is going up on Thursday, I'm recording Tuesday. But we're going to play Black Ops 3. Now I don't know if this will class 100% as Throwback Thursday because this game's still being supported. So for some reason. So yeah, but it's still pretty active. I'd say it's nearly as active, if not more active. Or sorry, nearly as active, if not as active as Infinite Warfare. I wouldn't say it's more popular. But yeah, I prefer Infinite Warfare a whole lot more than Black Ops 3. But I did enjoy it during the life cycle. I've went back to a good few times after its life cycle. After Infinite Warfare came out is what I mean. Because you could argue this is still its life cycle because it's still getting content added to it. But every single time I went back to it, I hated it basically because I think I didn't really understand why. But I think part of it's just because one, I'm rusty at the game, and two, I played Safeguard during its like entire life cycle, and I wasn't like good at predicting spawns or whatever. In the normal game, like domination just didn't work for me, and I love domination every other game. So I suppose we'll get into a game. I'm gonna be playing Safeguard, which is actually the featured game mode, and it's got double XP. And I would play gun game, however, they seem to have removed gun game for the moment. For some reason, I think I've seen on Reddit or something because there's a feature playlist took out the bonus one. I don't know why, because there's no problem with like player base in this game. It's still really popular, so I don't understand why they did that. If there was Advanced Warfare, I'd understand because they did do that. They didn't remove gun game and stuff, but they like combined playlists. But this game doesn't need it because it's still really popular. But yeah, just be Safeguard basically. But I got the Kuda, HG40, Razor, the Dredge, and a Weevil Class, ICR. The HVK is one of my favorite weapons ever. So we'll be using that. And yeah, we'll get into the game and we'll see how I do. Right, so for some reason, we've got Rupture, which is a DLC 4 map, I believe. I did not play this map, like, at all. It was way too big. I played it, like, twice. Yeah, no, this is not going to go well. Also, I'm Ripper because I just like Ripper. I've seen people complain about it for some reason. There's, like, gravity spikes and stuff. Like, why are you not complaining about that? Anyway, I use it for disabling the booball, basically, so works really well. Not the PO6, not the PO6, no. The game looks like poo whenever you load it in. So, it's our robot. Yeah, I didn't play this map at all. None of our team wanted to escort the robot. Alright, so Safeguard, if you've never played it, which I don't know why you wouldn't have. You just escort. Like that. I don't know if people wanted me to do that, because, people who want to get as many kills as possible. I don't care. I want to win. So, I mean, if I enjoy doing this, I may well go back to play Black Ops 3 a lot more. But I doubt that, because I really hate the spider system in this game, and I really made me not enjoy the game. So, yeah. This doesn't even look like the same map from this side. And somehow I'm already second or third. Such a big map.
Deploy UAV, migrate.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I've never, or hardly ever played this map. I don't think I've ever played Safeguard in this map. I'm kind of assuming everyone's just going to be going for kills because it's double XP in this game mode. So it's probably just a bunch of TDM guys just playing this game mode. Because they're like double XP. Yeah. The only reason I like the Alpha Siege is Safeguard. We're the best DLC weapons we could have got, to be fair. All things considered. Can I just stop there? I don't think I can. Nah. That seems to be pretty much impossible. Go this way.
Be advised, hostile care package overhead.
I'll disable the robot, then
Their robot has been
See.
disabled.
very effective tactic. But yeah, I'd say safeguard like religiously during the life cycle. I didn't play like any other game mode.
Hostile rolling thunder overhead.
It's because the matches are so long. But going back to like thinking about it, in terms of the supply system, which I don't want to talk about too much. Oh well, this goes way high. You get like 4 or 5 keys for this going into overtime, which could be as much as like 20 minutes long. Whereas you only get like, whereas you get like 4 keys for doing a domination match, which is like 10 minutes long. You know, so it's pretty broken system. I'm already doing better in this game than I did in every single other game I played. I should really control that servers. Map's so big I don't even know where I'd want to put it. Where I'd want it to go, so.
Hostile robot shut down.
Wraith. I hardly ever got wraiths during the life cycle. So I don't understand what I'm doing right here. This game doesn't lag whenever you take clips, does it?
Robot
That doesn't seem to.
disabled.
Well, we're gonna win this over here. So. Might as well just call in the Wraith.
Authorizing wreath operation. I am.
Don't understand why you can even call it in a specific place. Seems like it goes around the entire map anyway, so. Okay. Then build stuff. Watch me do terribly not effective plan away. You can get up.
EKIA.
I think the game has changed like a good bit since I last played it, or since like the life cycle. Because, well, obviously it's still getting updated. And for some reason Treyarch keeps updating, but the Mana War, or sorry, I never discovered Reddit until like this year. So the first, like, I only discovered Reddit during Infinite Warfare's like life cycle, but I went on the Black Ops 3 Reddit a few times. And people are really annoyed by Ripper and Mana Wars and stuff, and I'm like, I never really had problems with the Mana War or Ripper. No, granted I did use the Ripper a ton, but it was more for Safeguard.
Their robot has been
So I
disabled.
mean,
UAV awaiting order.
During the last seconds, bring
you
them
know,
down.
I might go to 15 now.
Enemy robot
That shouldn't be
systems
happening,
are online.
all things considered. Oh dear, I want to run away because I don't like that guy.
Dead.
This flamethrower? No! Could have been flawless. Whatever. That's specialists for you, I suppose. Not too bad though. It's not too bad. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm the only person to disable the entire game. I am more of like an objective player as well, so Safeguard was like my just like dream game mode.
Another win for the Accord. RTB.
I've never really been into the whole like
Client liquidated.
getting nukes thing.
I got an army at my back. Who's got yours?
Because that's one of the more okay taunts. I don't know what taunts I have on, so I'm just not gonna taunt. I think, oh, okay, yeah. I think I've got some pretty bad ones on. So okay, Rupture isn't that bad a map then. Rupture's okay. But yeah, that was okay, that was match 1. I like Safeguard a lot more than anything else in this game, so if I can do consistently well in Safeguard, I may go back to the game and actually start playing it more. However, I'm trying to get Black Sky and Infinite Warfare, so you know. Anyway, that's match 1. We'll see what I'm doing in match 2. Okay, welcome back to Safeguard again. This is Metro now. Same lobby. It was between Metro and Rupture, and of course I voted Metro because I want to have a different map. One I'm more familiar with. I didn't have much problem with Metro, but people seem to think it's like a really bad map. I suppose it's not one of like the better maps, but I mean, I don't really have any problems with it.
The robot has been disabled.
I don't know where the enemies are.
Shit.
This is a hell of a game, Paul.
That's time.
Hell of a game.
Hostile robot is on the move.
Overwatch killed.
Do you think about Rippers and loot quickly? That like you can disable the robot every single time it gets activated, pretty much. Don't use that Bracky. I don't know how I didn't take any damage there, but
The robot systems are online.
Threat neutralized.
yeah, Elbor Siege, well I suppose, I mean, the Black Cell it has the ability to actually destroy the robot with all the ammo it starts with. However,
Sarah,
it doesn't shoot as fast. Yeah, they're doing it.
Robot has been disabled.
in person.
There was a glitch, I remember, or I actually don't know if it's a glitch, probably, but it was like at the start of the game, for like a few months at least, you could like quickly Wi-Fi
Online.
with the Black Cell
Neutralized.
to make it shoot pretty quick, and it was really good for safeguard. It wasn't good for like anything else, but you know, good for safeguard. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, I think this is the worst sort of thing, but I thought I'd have the
Hostile
Bracky
robot
there.
shut down.
I was gonna say the Bracky doesn't have much range. Because it does, but it doesn't kill you that quickly. I see people use the Bracky. Why? It's why. That's what's the point.
Hostile robot is on the move. Hostile robot has been disabled.
Why? Dude, none of our teammates kill him.
Online.
No.
Ruin KIA.
Oh, where I don't know.
Robot shut down.
Yes, please. Oh yeah, there was also a glitch with this, where I don't think it was a glitch. I think it was intended, but then people they realised it was too much. You could go halfway through the L4 stage reload animation, and it would like reload the gun entirely, which was really good for safeguard yet again. But
Robot is
you know,
approaching our base.
Threat
I
neutralized.
saw that guy. I think honestly, it's better being on like the escorting side in safeguard, because you can kind of spawn
Hostile
trap.
robot has been disabled.
He really is winning. Oh wow, I'm actually impressed.
Maintain your momentum in the next round.
Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't nerfed the VMP and Bracky at this stage. Like, they're clearly the most abused guns. Like, clearly the most overused, and they're clearly better than like every other gun in the game. I tend to stay away from like those sort of guns, because I enjoy using like the good guns, but not like the
Ensure that the robot
amazing guns.
enemy base is damaged.
Yeah, there's no need for all three of us to be in the room.
Threat neutralized.
This guy's still there. Great. Was he in that corner the whole time? Oh, didn't actually know the thermite could destroy Firefly House. I just tried it, it worked. Some right there, haymaker right here. Oh, 2 thermites in this case.
Ready. Get close, person.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die a good bit. It's because I'm trying to win. I kinda don't want any matches going overtime because I kinda want to play like 3 matches in the video. If it goes any further, then it's gonna be like a really long
That
video.
robot.
Ruin down. Hostile down.
Wrecky guy's gonna be around here somewhere.
Sequence complete. Robot systems are online.
Oh well. Ripper's also good for you, it's clearing out the area around the robot. Ripper's not really good unless you're playing a small map.
Hostile forces have disabled our robot.
I'm so used to thermites working like the Infinite Warfare one. Where it like, oh wow, how do you know that?
Waste.
Where it drops off of the, wherever you shot it. Wherever you threw it to, it like sticks and then it like pours fire or whatever it is over the ground. Whereas this thermite like sticks to the wall, which is interesting. Right, so this is the opposite situation of what we were in. We have to... Is that guy using the Shadow Claw or the Heat? Or the Haymaker?
Disabled our robot.
Seraph liquidated.
I'm trying to just clear right there, so as I'm able, or so as my team's able to escort it. But if they got rocket launchers and stuff, yeah, they do. I could easily been a war machine. Oh dear, this is not gonna go well. This might well go into overtime. Oh boy.
Sequence complete. Robot systems are online.
Let's go around here. Sneaky bit. I don't know if blast press one. I personally never really saw a reason for blast press in this game because like the thingy disappears so quick on the minimap. And it's so small that you just don't really notice.
Scratch one, no man.
Just not even noticing. Or realizing the suppressor would be good for this.
Our robot has been rebooted.
You're really in that corner. I think my team's more or less given up. We used to keep going this way so I can try to get behind them, although my team seems to be pretty much behind them. Not anymore.
Approaching PONR. Finish this. Be advised. Hostile UAV incoming.
Oh dear. I also don't know if I've ghost on or whatever it is.
Our robot
So-
will be disabled.
I don't, do I? No. So they can clearly see me there. Does no one really have a specialist weapon they can just pull out now? No. Wow.
We lost that engagement.
This can be a long
Go
match.
again.
Right. I mean, it's great, like, I suppose that's not good, but like, it goes into overtime, it just kinda like,
Enemy down.
is annoying more than anything. It means like the teams are pretty much equally matched, but it's still like, come on. Just want to win the match, get over and done with. And we are defending again.
Prevent the hostile robot from reaching our base.
Be nice to get hunted for the next match.
Robot is
I'm thinking,
online.
because hunted was like one of my favorite maps in the game. Oh dear.
Hostile UAV spotted.
Blackjack.
Be advised. Hostile UAV overhead.
Why is that guy still using the breath? He's used
Hostile
like
counter UAV is
box,
online.
this game. I think I was about to say two games in a row, but I don't know if he used the first game. Can't remember. I don't do too badly whenever I'm like playing Safeguard. Any other game mode I'm terrible at. Safeguard's like the only one I'm good at. Which is good because it was the only game mode I played during
Be
the life cycle, like I said.
Hostile care package overhead.
But they have a hater up there. Really? Right.
Ripper ready.
There.
Get close in person.
Are they gonna get that clean in? Or not?
Hostile robot shut down.
Good. Right. Ooh, it's okay. Do something.
EKIA.
Enemy robot systems are online.
I like lagged out of the game there. No one in my team did another way. No.
Hostile robot has been disabled.
Are you kidding me? Or are they just in our spawn now? They are actually.
Overwatch kill.
Good.
Robot
It's guy in here.
online. Disable it. Hostile robot shut down.
Oh dear, that was a bad idea. What are you doing, Paul? Gravity spikes.
Enemy robot systems are
This guy
online.
with the brekkie. Of course he's the guy who's master prestige. Of course he is.
Hostile robot has been disabled.
I feel like I'm the only person
Deployed.
who is master prestige and actually uses non-obnoxious guns. Pretty much every master you like come up against uses the VMP or brekkie.
Hostile robot is on the move. Robot has been disabled.
Nice team out. How did I die that quick? I feel like over the sea was pretty good.
Robot is online. Disable it. The robot is updated.
Nomad down.
No.
Hostile robot has been disabled.
Those justified that ripper.
Hostile robot is on the move.
Great. I think like hardly any of my projectiles hit them. I know I'm dying now, but I need to stop.
Hostile robot
I
shut
did
down.
not kill Mr. Brecken. Oh, this guy.
Systems are online. We lost that engagement.
The guy with the
Regroup
bracket isn't even playing the objective that much. I know he's got 15 minutes escorted, but that's like the only thing going for him. The bracket is one of those guns which just doesn't require skill. Anyway, right. 4 minutes, 31 seconds. That should be too difficult. Well, okay. We didn't even get it in last time. So,
Ensure that the robot makes it to the enemy
Razorback
base
might not be the
intact.
best gun for this.
Our robot has been
Oh, we'll see. I don't know why I'm going back here. You really cleared your mind, didn't you?
Shed some blood.
I think it's shooting me, or is that an enemy behind me? Oh, an enemy behind me. Right. Go this way to try to get behind them. Somewhat.
HCXD inbound.
Blackjack executed.
Trip mine. Oh dear. See what I mean by this mod goes on for ages and I'm only gonna get like 4 keys for it. This is like 18 minutes long, this match. Like it
Disabled our robot.
either you
Hostile UAV.
might as well take it down. I think it takes 2, yeah, do. The siege, I think the siege does like half the damage of a normal rocket. From like the XM53 or the whatchamacallit, Black Cell. However, it shoots faster. So yeah. Pretty good for safeguard. Are we gonna get that in? Yes. Nicely done, team. Nicely done. I haven't played this game in ages and still like on top. I mean I haven't played Safeguard in ages. I've played the game on and off like a wee bit, but I haven't played it like
There's no substitute
properly.
for the thrill of the kill. I have become death, the destroyer of scrubs.
It's like the best like taunt ever. I'm not even gonna taunt because I know I've got some cringy thing on. 'Cause that's all this game is. The taunts. It's cringe. It's just stupid. Like the game's good and everything, but it's just like, really? Like, do you really have to put that cringy stuff in it? Like those taunts and stuff. I understand it taunts, but like, come on. I think honestly, supply drops were done the worst in this game, just because like you get so little keys, and like supply drops are such a ripoff. So I think I had like 31 keys or something there. 30 keys, never mind. And how many keys do I get? You can't skip it, it has to do this stupid animation. 34? If it was 35, I'd be impressed. Oh, 35. Any more? No, 35. You get 5 keys for 20 minutes. Okay, we'll do Fringe. And we will end it there after Fringe. So, see you in a few minutes. Oh, there's level 600. Oh dear. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna use ICR. Why not? Usually I push up here. Oh dear, I'd have a combat knife on.
Disabled our robot.
Combat. The combat axe.
Robot status is enough.
Didn't die, so I gotta get on stuff back. Scavenger? Does Scavenger do that in this game? Does resupply your... Oh dear. I have no idea how I was governed. Okay. Didn't expect him to rush that hard, but I mean, I suppose he is using the shotgun. Is that the same guy who's using the Brekkie last game?
Robot systems are
So it's maybe it's like contract? No, contracts are the same for everyone.
Wasted that room.
Our robot is nearly there.
Because he'd always be like,
Nice work.
maybe he's going to the black sky.
Get ready for the
Never
next
know.
round.
ICR is also one of my
Wasted
favorite guns
that room.
ever. I would use the MP4 in Infinite Warfare because it's ICR basically. It's like an M4 type gun. However, MP4
Half time.
is one of the most used guns in the game, and I don't want to use an easy gun. So, yeah, basically. And I go by that rule of using non-overused guns. So,
Prevent the hostile robot from
Yeah.
reaching our base.
although having said that, if any of the guns I use currently, that are like my go-tos ever get overused, I'm just gonna keep using them because I love them too much to not. So, really, did you really?
Hostiles have destroyed your UAV.
But yeah, I didn't run blind eye or whatever it is because, or not blind eye, ghost because I always use vultures.
Dropped.
The hostile robot has been disabled.
Somehow. Oh, what? The guy ran right around me. We'll go this way. I haven't went this way yet.
Enemy robot systems are online. UAV inbound. HCXD deployed.
I wonder if playing Infinite Warfare actually has helped me with this game in any way. I know that sounds strange to say, but it's like in Infinite Warfare you fly by it saves a lot. Why do I have diamond on the L4 Siege and not dark matter?
Hostile robot shut down.
Does that mean I got dark matter on it? I think. Wait, did I? No, I did. Yeah, no, I did.
The hostile
Either that or I
robot
did
is
that
on the move.
glitch to get on the thing. I don't think I did. Was it glitch ages ago where you could put any camo in any gun in the game? Which is why my like showcase weapons are
Kill.
dark matter, not dark matter. It's a swindler baseball bat because you can't get any black market camos on DLC weapons.
Hostile robot has been
Or black glitch you could. So you probably don't care. Whatever. But they've got trivia systems.
robot is online. Disable it.
Shed some blood.
I don't think I did any damage to that whatsoever. You guys got the Fury, so I think I have the Fury still.
Hostile down.
Their robot has been disabled.
Oh wow. Ripper didn't even go for it, I just melted.
The hostile robot is on the move.
Switch with this.
Hostile
And
robot
let's
is
go in.
approaching our base.
Great. This is another overtime match. I was like, considering the speed at which we both got that in, it would appear to be. It'd be a pretty quick overtime match. The dredge. Fair enough.
Extended mission time.
Dredge is a good weapon. I like the dredge. It's only 5 minutes to over in 2 rounds. 6 minutes. Really. It's pretty impressive. Right. Now at least I actually get to do it properly.
The robot
Um,
is the enemy base intact.
I would go right to the
Robot status is nominal.
train. You know it's a train.
No man down.
Is that good? I did. So I thought actually he might have been using his gravity spikes to try to destroy the robot, in which case fair enough. That's a fair thing to do.
Freeze and kill.
Oh dear. Did someone die mid-gravity spike?
Requesting UAV.
Feel sorry for the guy. Although, then again, he's using gravity spikes, so it's pretty good. Sorry. The Banshee? That's the Banshee. Oh. I wanted the Banshee too. Never got it.
Stealth specialist. Wasted.
Right. Oh wow. He's trying to escort as much as possible. We need it as quick as we can.
They've disabled our robot.
By the length of this video, you can probably tell how long it takes. Oh dear. My aim would good, or actually would have killed that person.
Robot systems are online.
Good idea would be the flank.
Robot is approaching their base.
Nice. Right.
Nice work, Black Ops. Get ready for the next round.
Not two bad teams, at least. Kinda wish Safeguard was an infinite woofer, honestly. I'm not entirely sure if it would work very well. Just considering how much you can boost around,
Mission time extended.
I don't know if it would work very well. But, we'll see. I highly doubt I'll ever add Safeguard and Infinite Woofer, sadly. Or any other Call of Duty game, really.
Prevent the hostile robot from reaching our
Although I think in World War II there's going to be War, which seems to have a similar round, at least, to Safeguard. I want a prune.
strike inbound. The hostile robot
There we go.
has been disabled.
Kinda hope they actually get it in. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, there's only like a minute. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it would have like they had another 5 minutes, and then if they don't get it in within our time, then I don't know what I was thinking there.
The hostile robot is on the move. Friendly HCXD deployed.
I was gonna try to disable the robot there. Should have kept Ripper, to be honest. There was no point to me ripping that one guy. Oh wow, you're going ahead.
Clear kill.
Their robot has been disabled.
Nice card spikes.
Clock running down.
Oh dear. Why would you solo gravity spike me when I'm like one hit? Come on. I also don't know why I keep throwing out combat axe. I like doors. Free-firing combat axe.
Neutralized.
Package inbound. Robot is online. Disabled.
Yay. Right. That was a pretty quick match actually. 10 minutes. Pretty quick. So, that was quite fun actually. I might play Black Ops 3 a bit more. Well, Safeguard especially, just because I don't like any other game mode in this game. It just doesn't work very well, in my opinion. But that wasn't that bad, to be fair.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's especially surprising
There's
it's
no
double XP.
escaping death. I
Probably
am
like the sweats would be in here.
the destroyer of scrubs.
Destroyer of Scrubs. But apparently not. It's not. Let's just see what I have. Okay, that's one of the not so bad ones. But it's still, you know, it's still a meme. Okay, whatever. That's pretty good though. I enjoyed that. Anyway, yeah, that was a bit of a longer video, sadly. I wanted to keep it around like half an hour, but I think that might end up being like 40 minutes. But yeah, that's about it. I might do Black Ops 3 more often on Thursdays. The only 3 games that I can really play for like Throwback Thursdays is Ghost, which I've done, Advanced Warfare, which I've yet to do, and Black Ops 3. I could do like Modern Warfare Remastered as like kind of like a COD 4 thing, but I hate Modern Warfare Remastered. So it's probably just because I'm not good at the game, in fairness. But yeah, I just don't like the game. Yeah, the end because I'm not good at it, I would say. So yeah, but quite enjoyed that. Probably come back to this a good bit more. I also don't know if there's going to be like a actual series I'm going to keep doing, because whilst I enjoy doing this, like, you know, doing 3 games on loop every Thursday isn't going to be the best. So don't know, but anyway, I quite enjoyed that, and I suppose, I mean,
Just when I thought today could
I could just save up another like 7 keys, 8 keys. Yeah, might as well do that. Anyway, I was going to open a supply drop, but there's no point when I made it either. Right. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. And of course, you can recommend if this actually gets views. You can recommend what video or what game you want to play next week. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.